In the 1990s, a mysterious pattern appeared in TV shows and movies that still has viewers fascinated today. This phenomenon is known as the McGuffin, an object or device that propels the plot forward, but has no actual importance. MacGuffins can be seen in numerous classic movies, such as Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Empire Strikes Back. In Raiders, the Ark is the ultimate MacGuffin, a powerful relic that drives Indiana Jones' adventure. In The Empire Strikes Back, the Death Star plans serve as a MacGuffin, drawing the Rebel Alliance into a perilous battle. But what makes these objects so captivating? Let's explore this pattern further. By analyzing the MacGuffin, we can uncover some interesting insights into storytelling and character development. Imagine a story with no clear goal or objective. It would be dull and unengaging. Right, that's where the MacGuffin comes in. It gives the characters a purpose and a direction. Take, for example, Back to the Future. The DeLorean time machine is the MacGuffin that propels Marty McFly's journey. But what if Marty never discovered the time-traveling car? The story would be vastly different and less exciting. In the 1970s, the buddy cop genre emerged, where two mismatched detectives team up to solve crimes. One notable example is Starsky and Hutch, where two detectives from different backgrounds work together to catch a villain. In Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy's Axel Foley teams up with a straight-laced cop to solve a murder. These buddy cop stories rely heavily on the MacGuffin in this case, the mystery or crime to be solved. But as we dive deeper, we find that the MacGuffin is not just a plot device, it's a reflection of the characters' personalities. Consider The Matrix. The simulated reality is the ultimate MacGuffin, driving Neo's journey to free humanity. But what if The Matrix was just a harmless video game? The story would be entirely different and less thought-provoking. In the 1980s, the coming-of-age genre became popular, where young protagonists navigate the challenges of growing up. One classic example is The Breakfast Club, where 5 high school students from different cliques bond over their shared struggles. In Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris' desire to play hooky is the MacGuffin that drives the story forward. My as we guffin. Desire for we begin to see independence or self-patterns and discovery. My as we guffin explore the MacGuffin. Desire for we begin to see independence or self-patterns and discovery, connections between seemingly unrelated stories. But what if the MacGuffin is not just a plot device, but a window into the human condition? Consider The Shawshank Redemption. The hope for redemption is the MacGuffin that drives Andy Dufresne's journey. But what if Andy never had hope? The story would be bleak and hopeless and less inspiring. In the 1990s, the found footage genre emerged, where the story is presented as raw, unedited footage. One notable example is the Blair Witch Project, where 3 filmmakers disappear while documenting a haunted forest. In Paranormal Activity, a couple sets up cameras to capture evidence of a supernatural presence. These found footage stories rely on the MacGuffin in this case, the mystery or horror that unfolds. But what if the footage was just a prank or a hoax? The story would be less frightening and less engaging. As we explore the MacGuffin, we begin to see how it can be used to create tension and suspense. Consider Psycho. The hotel room key is the MacGuffin that drives Norman Bates' plot. But what if the key was just a harmless prop? The story would be less shocking and less memorable. In the 2000s, the superhero genre became popular, where characters with extraordinary powers save the world. One classic example is The Dark Knight, where Batman faces off against the Joker. In The Avengers, the Tesseract is the MacGuffin that brings the superheroes together. These superhero stories rely on the MacGuffin in this case, the threat or danger that must be defeated. But what if the Tesseract was just a harmless device? The story would be less epic and less exciting. As we explore the MacGuffin, we begin to see how it can be used to create complex characters and storylines. Consider The Lord of the Rings. The One Ring is the MacGuffin that drives the Fellowship's journey. But what if the ring was just a harmless artifact? The story would be less dramatic and less memorable. In the 2010, the sci-fi genre became popular, where characters explore new worlds and technologies. One notable example is Inception, where Cobb and his team enter dream worlds to steal secrets. In Interstellar, a team of astronauts travels through a wormhole to find a new home for humanity. These sci-fi stories rely on the MacGuffin in this case, the mystery or technology that must be understood. But what if the wormhole was just a harmless phenomenon? The story would be less thought-provoking and less exciting. As we explore the McGuffin, we begin to see how it can be used to create suspense and intrigue. Consider the X-Files, the alien conspiracy, is the McGuffin that drives Mulder and Scully's investigation. But what if the conspiracy was just a harmless hoax? The story would be less captivating and less memorable. In the world of TV shows, the McGuffin is often used to create complex characters and storylines. Consider Breaking Bad. Walter White's desire for wealth and power is the McGuffin that drives the story forward. But what if Walter never had a desire for wealth? The story would be less intense and less engaging. The McGuffin is not just a plot device, it's a reflection of the human condition. It's a window into our desires, our fears, and our motivations. As we explore the McGuffin, we begin to see the world in a new light, a world where stories are driven by complex characters and motivations. So, the next time you watch a movie or TV show, pay attention to the McGuffin. It's the key to understanding the story and the human condition. Subscribe for more incredible stories and insights into the world of entertainment. Want more mind-blowing facts about the world of entertainment? Subscribe to our channel and join the conversation.